Tuesday night baseball. Digging in, D. Gordon started in this one under the lights. Now the pitch. Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1. Into the box now, Robinson Cano. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's gone 4 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Stepping up now, Jose Abreu. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in now, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hernandez readies. Another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. 1 away.
Right fielder.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Changeup in for a strike. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's collected 11 hits. Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Carlos Correa now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Reddick. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Here's George Springer. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He has 9 base hits in 36 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 3. Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Settling in now, Josh Reddick. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit to first. Right to Gonzalez. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Ben Zobrist now. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's 0 for 4. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Yuli Gurriel, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box, Kyle Tucker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Baseman now, Kyle Seager. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Dribbled up the line. Gonzalez comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Dan Vogelbach is next. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. And a fastball just a bit up. Here he comes on 2-0. And this will be fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Now at the plate, Ben Gamble. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Oh, and that liner caught him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And coming to the plate now, Max Stassi, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. Seager ranges to his right, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Grounder down the line at third. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Avisail Garcia. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that is through into right field for a single. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's D. Gordon now. He popped out in his first trip.
Center fielder number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. At the plate, Robinson Cano hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Right side and right into the chip. Altuve has it. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a 2-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gas. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, John Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the into the box now, Carlos Correa. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Carlos Correa.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Grounded back up the middle, and this will get by Zobrist at short. It's a base hit, so it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. At the plate, George Springer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there, base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now both runners on the move. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
The count now is 2-2. And he got him, minimizing. Here's Ben Zobrist now. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's 0 for 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Grounded to the right, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack, and the philosophy...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stassi as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Digging in once again, Avisail Garcia. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. No balls and 1 strike. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Reddick has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 tries so far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He singled his last time up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. And the inning is over. Digging in now for the Mariners, Ben Gamel. He'll get things going here in the Mariners' 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's D. Gordon now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Line hard toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So coming to the plate, Marcus Semien. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Now a throw over, and there's dive back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back. On a great pitch there, caught in reach, and it's 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next day.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. In now the Mariners DH, Jose Abreu. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air. Here's George Springer.
Leading off for the Astros.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
George.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
First baseman, number 9.
Striding in, Marwin Gonzalez. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. High in the air down the right field line. Reddick has a read on it, and he hauls it down in the corner. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yuli Gurriel. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Changeup called strike 1. Right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Stepping in, Kyle Tucker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a changeup from Hernandez as he gets ahead. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Leading off the inning, Mike Zunino. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Springer is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that misses ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. So striding in, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Springer is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is digging in and looking for more. Max Stassi. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he tucks something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Striding into the box, Avisail Garcia. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Liner toward right center, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Liner toward second, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. Correa takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And it's not in time. He's safe. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score. Stepping into the box, George Springer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. At the knees, strike 1. Hit on the ground toward the left. There is Seager. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Springer giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now batting, Dan Vogelbach. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First pitch on its way. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon. First delivery to him on the way. Popped up. Bregman is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Casey Lawrence enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First offering on its way. Oh, that gets him on the mound. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Max Posey is forced onto the mound now following the injury. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yuli Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. Called strike over the outside corner.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Catcher. Max.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Missed with a breaking ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but...
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Alex Bregman. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Behind 0-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit. So here is Avisail Garcia.
Right fielder, Avisail.
From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Simeon's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. For his second at-bat, Marcus Semien. And his guys needed to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So stepping in, Jose Abreu. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Garcia is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one. Here now is Mike Zunino. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Lays off 1-0. Popped him up. Bregman has a play. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. In now, Ben Zobrist. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
Stands our final line score tonight. First was the Detroit Astros. 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mariners, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Tanner Rowan. His record is now 2-3. The loss goes to Felix Hernandez. He falls to 11-12. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.